Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish, and this is Baldur's Gate. We are back after clearing out the Iron Throne headquarters last time. Not a whole lot of resistance left in here, but of course, the rest of the city is still after us. It's a rough scene. It's a rough scene. But that's alright, because you know what? We're gonna get through it.
It shall be as you wish.
First, we need to find somewhere to rest. Okay. Oop. I love when it does this. It's like missing a filter and everything looks like it's drawn on notebook paper, which is actually kind of cool. Okay, we need to get over here to these other sections of the city. So that means that the fastest way around is going to be straight over here to the edge. There we go. That fixed it. Okay, let's see. We need to go to the Blushing Mermaid. Are we on the right side? No. Okay, we gotta go around. Ooh, on the other hand, here's the counting house. We do need to go there. We'll come back there, though. That's not what we're doing right now.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
We need to rest. We have allies in this part of town. Let's just go carefully.
Hello there.
Oh, hey. This guy. Wait. I must speak with you. It's of utmost importance. Will you wait and listen? Well, sure. Good then. I am Delthier. I represent those who harp. I've been seeking you out for many weeks now. Just recently I discovered that you had left the city some time ago. Things have changed since you were gone. I can tell you everything you need know. Oh, well. No, we like to operate with no knowledge of the world around us. Now, tell us everything. The second in command of the Flaming Fist, Scar, was assassinated. Grand Duke Eltan has become down with some mysterious ailment. No one knows how long he has to live. The most important news for you concerns your recent return to Candlekeep. You've been accused of murdering the leaders of the Iron Throne. Everyone believes that you are agents of Om. They think your persecution of the Iron Throne was just a cover-up for Om. Tensions run pretty high right now. The new Iron Throne president, Sarevok, has placed a price on all of your heads. The Flaming Fist has a warrant for your arrest. Before I continue, tell me, are you guilty? Yeah, we've heard all of this. No, we were framed. I am relieved. Now we must speak of your future. From what our network has gathered, the Iron Throne is preparing to make a grab for power in Baldur's Gate. It would be in your best interest to investigate what they're up to. Perhaps, if you could break into their citadel, you might learn something. Oh, too late, we beat you to that punch. I know these are very troubled times for you, but you know more about the Iron Throne than anyone else. If you have any questions for me, ask them now. I'll be gone for the next few days. Okay, who killed Scar? From the evidence found where he was murdered, it would seem that the Shadow Thieves killed him. I think that it is far too convenient to lay the blame on that organization. I would assume that the Iron Throne remains involved in some way. Right. So the Shadow Thieves are a secret organization out of Om. They're like a giant national thieves guild. The Shadow Thieves are an extensive organization of thieves and assassins that has power bases all along the Sword Coast. Its main base of operation, however, is located in Om. Okay, and what clues incriminated them? The signature mask and stiletto were left on Scar's body. Okay, so literally, that's like someone trying to frame Batman for killing somebody and leaving, like, a batarang on the corpse. Okay, what happened to Duke Eltan? So far, Eltan's healer has been unable to discover what has been ailing him. It must be magical in nature. I find the whole affair rather strange. From what I know, Eltan's healer, Rashad, was a priest of no mean faith and power. It is unusual that he has been unable to effect a cure for the Grand Duke. Indeed. Okay, that's enough for now. If that is the last of your questions, then I must be off. If you must see me again, I'll be at the Three Old Kegs Inn. Maybe we'll do that.
I must talk to you in private.
Oh, hello.
These are troubled times.
I apologize for not being more open, but these are troubled times. If I could be permitted to speak for a moment, I believe I have something you would want to hear. Perhaps we could help each other. I do not take candy from strangers, as it were. Who are you? You may call me Tamoko. I do not presume to be your friend or even someone you should trust, but fate demands that I place myself at your disposal. I have details worth listening to, and again I must ask if you are interested in a trade of sorts. Do you wish to hear what I have to tell? Well, let's find out. Depends on what you have to say. I shall explain myself in further detail when I have time. Until then, I have but one thing to say. The one who claims to heal Duke Eltan's sickness is also the one who breeds it. Likely there have been signs that suggested this to you, but none have said it so plain. No doubt you have the wherewithal to follow through on it. Your very nature gives you above-average competence. Gorian's tutelage could only have enhanced this. Oh, the only family I know. Do not speak that name. But that was not the only family that knew you, and knows you now. I think you feel the pull. I think you strain against it still. Again, you see that I know much of you, perhaps more than you know yourself. There are 3 things that are strength incarnate. There is love of life, there is fear of death, and there is family. A family that loves death would have a strong pull indeed. Can you feel it? Can you feel him? He hates you, you know. Who hates me? What have I done to him? What have I done? Or what have you done? You exist, and chaos will be sown. That is the way it was intended, though I hope to change it. I must go, and you must go to Duke Eltan. Protect him from his own healer. I will wait near the Flaming Fist headquarters. We shall speak again, and I shall have something to ask of you. Good. Yeah, it's important that we ran into her. You may remember from the last episode, her name came up. Cathandria mentioned her and knew who she was, so... Let's give a save, in case we run into more Flaming Fist. We don't want to talk to them. Okay, we just need to rest.
It shall be as you wish.
There we go. Talk to the bartender over here.
You said something?
Okay, well, first of all, I think after everything that we've been through, we need a drink. And the best room you have, publican. Let's see. Before we do that again, is there anything that we need to identify? Doesn't look like it. Okay.
You want some whiskey?
There, we'll rest again. That'll bring us back to full health. Okay, now it's also during the
You
day.
have but to ask.
Let's... Yeah, we don't need these ward stones anymore.
I'll do my best.
Is that all of them? A lot of the others were consumed. Okay, no, Mints cast them.
Full plate and packing steel.
There we go. They'll be here if we ever need them again, but hopefully we won't. Okay, I think that does us. Yeah, I think that does us. Okay, well, we know where we need to go now. We need to go to the Blushing Mermaid. We also need to go back to the Flaming Fist headquarters. Now, last time that the Flaming Fist caught us, they arrested us, and Angelo
It shall be as you wish.
was going to kill us, and we escaped. This time, maybe we'll just go in through the front door. If that seems rash, don't worry. It is.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Okay. I'm going to take the shortest path, but we also don't want to get caught by the Flaming Fist. We spoke with her already. Almost there.
I must talk to you in private.
Here we go.
These are troubled times.
I see you have sought me out, as I thought you would. I have things that must be said, things that are important to us both. I have but one condition to my discourse, and you must agree before I speak. A promise I seek, and I will accept no less. You have said many interesting things, but I do not trust you. Why should I make promises for information unheard? My promise will not harm you, though ignoring it can. Indeed, my information can only benefit. You will gain if you did not know it before, and you will gain if you knew it but needed it confirmed. The choice I pose is the only option. Are you in agreement or not? Okay. We'll promise. I thank you. Here is my request, though it may seem quite odd. I charge you to defeat Sarevok, the man behind all your woes. You must destroy his plans and stop his scheme in its tracks. You must strip him of the belief that he can succeed in this path he follows. You must do this for me, and you must also leave him his life. I will help him to live his life as a man, not as the god he thinks he can be. Well, we've let a lot of other people live. Like, right? Y'all have been keen on letting people live. We've done a lot of redemption. Is Sarevok redeemable? Do we know? Maybe, maybe not. But how is such a thing possible? Yes, we don't want to give this is the ball spawn answer, the murderous answer, but like, yes, he sought to destroy me. I've only responded in kind. We've just been defending ourselves. Sarevok seeks to destroy everyone, not just you. You are of particular interest because of your shared origins with him. You are a possible rival, one of the few that are worthy of his personal attention. Above all else, you are family. I see this as startling news, though likely you have suspected as much. Does this disturb you? It should not. Monsters are often closer to us than we like to think. You are siblings, and the paths open to him are yours as well, though he has been racing down his from his earliest days. You had Gorion to guide you, did you not? Sarevok had no one. He draws his strength from his hatred, from the thought of rising above those he knows to be inferior. His divine blood hungers for conquest, and that is why he must be defeated, but not killed. He serves another, but does not know it. Yes, who does he serve? Oh, I think you know. The child becomes the father, or desperately wishes so. The blood pulls, calls, and demands. The wise Alondo did say unto the ages that the Lord of Murder would perish, and his doom would spawn his mortal progeny. Chaos would be sown in their passage, but to what purpose? You have felt the hunger, and heard the offerings of power. Sarevok thinks they are true, and so he seeks a senseless war, and a slaughter of a scale so grand as to defy description. He thinks it will launch him to what? Possibly he is right, but I cannot lose him to this. Okay, why do you oppose him when you so clearly care for his life? Sarevok is... I share Sarevok's company, and would do so until I die, given the choice. That is all you need to know. I would save the man within the beast he wishes to be. I do not believe he will survive his plan. It is all based on conjecture at best. He feels that he has been chosen, and that he will become more than he is. I do not share this belief. Gods are not known for bequeathing their powers, especially if they have foreseen their deaths. Whatever he is, I would keep him here, grounded firmly among those of us that are all flesh. Yeah, so there you go. Temoko, the one that Cathandria called a traitor, is in love with Sarevok. So she's trying to save him. Well. We've tried to save other people. What do you think? Should we promise to try and save Sarevok too? We've dodged the urge this long, right? Like we have striven against the blood of Baal and tried not to murder people that we didn't have to murder. So why break the chain now, right? We'll we'll see what happens. If we can, if he gives us the option, maybe we'll talk about sparing Sarevok. So, I shall strive to stop him, and will do what I can to see that he lives. Yeah, we'll see. I thank you. Sarevok can be redeemed, as could you, should you one day pursue the same path. For now, I shall speak secrets to aid you. Duke Eltan may be saved, but Duke Entar Silvershield has been killed outright. The murderers have acted with anonymity, but I know who and where they are. You must go to the Underseller. Return if you have already been. There you will find Slithe and Kristen, two unsavory beings that revel in the violence Sarevok allows them to commit. They are no more than animals in human guise, even by the standards of the company they keep. Kill them, and you shall know much of the plan. If you do not know where the Underseller is located, then go to the sewers. You will find an entrance there. Yeah, the best drama indeed, Crow. Right? That's juicy. That's juicy. It's like, we don't even care. Like, all he's done is take from us and try to kill us. He killed our foster father, and all these other people, framed us for murder, turned our home against us, all this stuff. But someone else loves him and thinks he can be redeemed. Truly noble. Well, thank you for your help. I will seek them out. We have been to the Underseller before. Now we've got to go back. There is another. Atop the Iron Throne base is a woman whose influence is a poison in Sarevok's soul. If she were removed, I know he would listen to reason, to my pleading. Kithandria is her name, and she holds much power in this matter. She seeks Sarevok's favor as well, though she is content if he self-destructs, so long as she profits in the deed. I must go. He cannot know I have helped you. There we go. There's a lot up there, but it's just a summary of all the stuff that we have been told. Okay, let's see.
Sorry, friend, but you've got a date down under.
Oh, it's Benji with his fake Australian accent, which I don't know whose is worse, mine or his. I've never been serious about doing it. Like, I've done like the horrible mock jumping around like New Zealand or various parts of the UK Australian accent for girl on Chrono Cross, but what foolishness is this? Are you trying to storm the Flaming Fist compound? You'll find no friends here, Eryk. Angelo now commands the Flaming Fist. Friends of Duke Eltan can only expect death from Angelo's new order. To arms! To arms! Eryk and cohorts have broken into the compound. That's probably really bad. That's terrible. But that's okay. Now, normally we don't want to kill the Flaming Fist, but these are bad guys, so it's okay. Uh-oh. Look at all these saving throws. Look at all these saving throws. Why is your weapon unusable? Oh, she ran out of ammo. Stack those. Let's do acid arrows.
How may I be of assistance?
What spell are you even trying to cast? Okay, hold person. Oh, they finally got someone. That's a lot of people casting hold person.
They're called as directed. For the fallen!
Can I help you?
Do. Who's got the ring? Who's got the ring? Wake up, everybody. Lol. Oh my goodness.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Is that all they're gonna do is just cast hold person over and over? That's very funny for everybody involved. See how funny that is? I'm laughing. What? Imoen's like, what? Bruh.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
doodly doo. Casting failure for you. There we go. Oh, Mint's got it again. Oops. Kali. There we go.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Let's see, did you drop anything? No, they dropped literally nothing. Yep, goodbye. Do not care. Now notice that that didn't decrease our reputation. That's because these guys are all terrible. They're all bad guys.
Every crime must be punished.
There we go. One of the good ones. You there. Shh. Don't make too much noise. He yells at you. My name's Kent, and I want to talk to you. Oh, what is it you want, Kent? I remember the bunch of you from when you worked for Scar and Eltan. Well, since you've been gone, things have gone downhill. Eltan's taken ill, and he's resting in the room beside us. His healer, Rashad, keeps on saying there's nothing he can do, but I know better. He's no healer from what I've seen. Anyhow, it don't matter. I've decided to desert the Flaming Fist before things get too hairy. I don't want to lose my life over whatever power struggle's going on in the city. Huh. Why don't you think Rashad's a healer? I followed him one night all the way into the sewers. There he went into the Underseller. Now, why would a healer be found in a whorehouse? Well, that's a stupid question. I don't know what he was doing there, but it wasn't good, whatever it was. I have to get going before my commander notices that I'm deserting. Perhaps we'll meet again. That is a foolishness. What better place? First of all, he's allowed to, like, do whatever he wants in his free time. And second of all, I can think of few places where a healer would be more welcome. Right? If you has spells like cure disease or protection from disease. Who are you? What are you doing here? We're here to protect the Duke. Stupid primates. It was your last mistake to come here. Guards! Let us see how your vaunted skills perform against one who was born an assassin. Yeah. There we go, a greater doppelganger. Chihira, honey. She really took the long way around. But good, thankfully he didn't get his haste and mirror image combo off because we interrupted his casting. We were too close. Normally, that's a devastating combo.
You have but to ask.
Yeah, the guards aren't going to help you. We already dealt with them.
Oh, I'm so tired.
I am again in your debt. That creature has kept me helpless for too long. Perhaps if I hadn't been incapacitated, I might have been able to prevent Scar's death. Angela will soon hear of my recovery. It is important that you take me away from here. I'm sure Angela won't want me coherent and among the living. Take me to the Harbor Master's building. The Harbor Master is a good friend of mine. I can rest there until I'm fully recovered. Take this letter. I managed to filch it off Rashad when he was caring for me. From what I read of it, it seems that Sarevok has dire plans for the city. I fear for the lives of my fellow dukes, Leah and Belt. If they were to die, Sarevok would take over the city. You must find Slythe and Kristen and stop them. Stop them. Oh, hurry. We must make haste. Okay. Gained an item. Duke Eltan's body. Minsk can carry that. So here we go. Ooh. Kichka. I must commend you for a job well done. Without your careful ministrations, Eltan would have remained my most potent foe. I must now ask for another favor. Some of your brethren are gathering at the sewer entrance to the palace. They are preparing to assassinate Grand Duchess Leah Janath and Grand Duke Belt. I need you to assist them in their efforts, for you are the craftiest of your kind. This is the moment I have long waited for, as I hope you have as well. The bloodshed that will result when I declare war on Amn will be most glorious. Meet Kristen and Slythe at the Underseller. They are my best assassins. There are many access points to the Underseller through the sewers. Sarevok. Well, we'll hang on to that. Yeah, he can just ride next to Boo. Okay, so at this point, we needed proof that Sarevok was engaged in wrongdoing. I think between all of these many letters and
It shall be as you wish.
the names that he's dropping, the diary that we found, we've probably got all the proof that we need.
It shall be as you wish.
Let's see, where is the closest way out of here? May just be back the way we came. We don't want to wander around too much. Yeah, let's just go this way. Flaming Fist could conceivably have spawned in this corridor since we came down it, but we know that there were none, at least. So if there are any, they'll be new guys. Okay, let's drop him off at the Harbor Masters first. Let's see, what is the fastest way there? I guess
I shall
it's
attend
just
to it in a trice.
right down Main Street, really. Just want to avoid the Flaming Fist if we can. Oop, there they are. Oh no. Oh, leave us alone.
I serve the flaming fist.
Huh. Jonovan, you look lost, citizen. Can I be of any assistance? Oh, not so much lost as curious, officer. Have you any news on how close we are to war with Amn? On the brink, I reckon. Angelo's been mobilizing the Fist for war and equipping us with solid weapons forged from good Iron Throne ore. It's a good thing Angelo has such close ties to Sarevok or we'd be lost, and a good thing he's been there to take command, too, while the Duke Eltan's sick. Duke Eltan from our pocket. No, I'm not. I'm getting better. I don't know, it can't be serious. His cleric Rashad is caring for him. If you wish to visit him, he's in his rooms at the Flaming Fist compound. Thank you for that information. Oh, another guy. Yup, there'll be tensions rising between us and Amn. There'll be war soon, and plague and pestilence. Better them than us, I say. Plague and pestilence? From what? From war, of course. What else do you think would follow in its wake? That's why we need Sarevok as Grand Duke, for he'd take the resources from the Iron Throne and assist us. Attack first and fight the war on their soil rather than our own. As I told you, better them than us. He's just a random guy who's like, heck yeah, Sarevok for president. Like, no. Goodbye, sir.
You have but to ask.
By the bitch queen's breath, that's Duke Eltan you have with you. He's looking in a bad way. Leave him here with me. I'll make sure he's all right. You're the people who've been working for Scar and Eltan against the Iron Throne. Well, I'm sure you've much to do, so you should get a move on it. Don't worry about Eltan. I'll keep good care of him. I've got to get him to a safe place, so good luck. Okay. There we go. Good. 2,500 experience from that, too. Now, we are unlikely, anybody but Jaheira is unlikely to level up again. We may have hit cap, actually. He's at 64, 89, 95, 39, 59, 89. Yeah, those are all very even numbers. And I don't think they went up from the last time that we looked at them. So actually, we may have hit the experience point cap. We can't save it this time? Can we not? Sure we can. There we go. See? Why did you not let us save? Okay, so that's taken care of. So now we need to make it to the Blushing Mermaid.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Good, that flaming fist guy, we lost him, so... Just go inside of a large conspicuous door on a public building. Where'd he go? Where'd they escape to? Okay, let's go here.
I serve the
It shall
flaming
be as you
fist.
wish.
Who are you? Oh, okay, that's actually fine if you talk to us. Yeah, because that's fine. If they want to talk to us at this point rather than just attack us, then we're okay. Eryk, where have you been? I don't know. Why do all you guys sound the same? I had some business to attend to back at home, but I fear that same business has drawn me back to the gate. Well, keep your head down before they clip it from your shoulders, fool. People are saying you killed the leaders of the Iron Throne. There's a goodly price upon your head, don't you realize? Huh. A price on my head, and you'll not take it? There's trouble in the fist, Eryk. Big trouble. Duke Eltan's fallen sick, and Scar was killed, supposedly in a simple robbery, but I have my doubts. It's all Angelo. He's making a power grab, taking control of the fist, and with Scar out of the way, there's nothing to stop him. I've seen him paying visits to the Iron Throne, too, and I don't like it one bit. There are some of us that are still loyal to Eltan, and lucky for you, I happen to be one of them. Please, for your sake and ours, keep your head down, and if you get the chance, sniff around the Iron Throne's base. If you can find a way to talk to Duke Eltan, even better, but they're keeping him in the middle of Fist headquarters. Damn it. Angelo will pay dearly for this, and I hope it's soon. Yeah, NPCs are like toddlers. They don't possess object permanence. Okay, here we go. The Blushing Mermaid is on this side. Yes, there we go. I think that actually that right in here there is a secret passage to the Underseller, which means that we can go straight there from here after we talk to... Oh, that guy, actually. That's who we're here to see. That's it.
Greetings, fellow rogues.
You remember this guy, right? Hey, kid. It's me, who's Sam. I gotta talk to you. Just follow me. Sure. Let's see how this plays out. Sorry for misleading you, but there are times when subtlety works better than honesty. This is broad daylight. This is not subtle. There's a sex worker by this lamppost just watching all of this happen. He's making no attempt to conceal it. Okay. My associates and I don't want to fight, so we could ease the tension if all of us sheathed our weapons. No, we don't want to fight either. We'll give you a chance to explain yourself, the truth, this time. Okay then. First off, my name really is Hussam. I've never owned a business in Baldur's Gate. My associates and I belong to an organization called the Shadow Thieves. I'm sure you've heard of us. I'm here in the gate because of the lies being spread about our organization and the nation of Amn as a whole. I'm sure you're aware how you were framed as Omnian assassins while in Candlekeep, or how the deaths of Duke Entar Silvershield and Commander Scar were blamed on the Shadow Thieves. Well, we had nothing to do with it. It seems that someone is going through a lot of trouble to create a feeling of animosity between Baldur's Gate and Amn. Amn has never been interested in a war with this city, and has definitely not been responsible for all of the troubles in the region. All of that can be placed squarely upon the shoulders of the Iron Throne, or more specifically, Sarevok. Now that I've told you who I am, perhaps you can tell me who you are. What shall we say? We've been hired by Duke Eltan to investigate the Iron Throne. Currently operating with Zentarum back, and they've had their identities misused as well. That's technically true, the last half. We're not working for them, but the Zents absolutely have had lies told similarly about them. We're working with Harper assistants, or you don't need to know who we are. Well, 3 might technically be the truest answer, but 1 is also valid. We have been hired by Duke Eltan to investigate the Iron Throne. That's absolutely true. But there are also 2.5 Harpers in the party? 2.5-ish? We're kind of like a Harper now. We haven't officially joined, but... what do we say? Harpers or mercenaries? The thing is, he already obviously knows a lot about the situation. So if we pretend like we're just mercenaries and that there's not more to it than that, he's probably going to call us out on it. I don't remember. I don't think that he gets mad or anything unless maybe you say number 4, and then he doesn't like that. Yeah, let's tell him, because Khalid and Jaheira are Harpers, and that's how we got started on all of this, kind of. So if we say that, then the Shadow Thieves are less likely to pester us as well, because the Harpers are a very powerful organization. Harpers. They seem to meddle in everyone's affairs. Yes, and how did you plan on helping us? I've been tracking the movements of 2 night masks who've been operating in the city over the past few weeks. I'd say they were responsible for framing the past several murders on the Shadow Thieves. I know they've been staying at a place called the Underseller. How about we pay them a visit? Ooh, yes, well... Yeah, no thanks, we have other things to do than track down assassins, but we're not sure what. No, show us the way. Just follow us to the Ilmater Shrine. It has one of the entrances to the Underseller. They go, look at these guys like Naruto running. Excuse us, ma'am. You saw nothing.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I don't remember if the secret entrance is outside or inside. I think it might be outside.
You have but to ask. It shall be as
because
you
they
wish.
didn't come in, so
You need something, stranger.
maybe we just need to talk to him. 'Cause he's standing there. Here we are. The entrance is just in the back. We'll stay up here and run interference. The 2 you're looking for are named Slythe and Kristen. Talk to the priest of Ilmater in the temple. He'll get you into the Underseller. Meet us up here when you've dealt with the assassins. Okay, so we just have to talk to these folks. Let's do it. Which one is the priest?
I
There,
shall
this
attend
guy.
to it in a trice.
Arms for the poor.
Oh, suffer long this unholy flesh. Yes, well. Unholy flesh, is it? Yet is not flesh a thing of beauty, created in the very image of the divine? The divine. Heavenly thighs, the ruddy locks of Suni herself. Aye, there be a bit of the divine in each succubus, Arrhenius, or Alufiend. The 9 hells are full of good men and women burning in the very flames of their fallen passion. And are there no shades of grey? What shades of grey can you place on passion? It is a wild array of reds and violets and yellows, a heavenly kaleidoscope of flesh. But think not of it, lest it tempt you to your doom. That made it sound pretty good to me.
Arms for the poor.
Ah, it is you, the one who took such an interest in the theological nature of the flesh and its sins. There be a passageway leading off my quarters which may allow you to investigate such sins close at hand. It leads to a place called the Underseller. Would you be interested in accompanying me? Yes. Come with me, then. Here we go. Here we are. So, of course, again, we've been here before.
I shall attend to it
But
in a
now,
trice.
we're on a mission. We just have to find the
Look
right
at Kristen,
people.
honey. It's the heroes of the Sword Coast. They're the real deal.
Oh boy, here we go. Well, 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 dear. What have we here? Blade fodder? I don't know, Sly. They're so big and threatening. Oh, my mistake. I was thinking of someone else. Oh, she got a tongue of steel and a heart of gold, my Kristen does. She's so pretty that she makes herself all invisible so guys don't give her hassle. Not that they would with a tough guy like me looking after her, of course. Sly the baby, you tell them, honey. Oh, baby, you know me. You know you're Slithy. Hey, don't you go watching us go all mushy, all right? Ain't none of your business. What's that you whispering, sweetheart? Hey, now, my girl Kristen tells me that yous all have a soft spot for the Grand Dukes. Sure is a shame about Entire Silver Shield, isn't it? 1 down and 2 to go. Poor Dukes. Wouldn't it have been better if they'd all died together? Bah, Kristen, don't give it all away like that now. It's on, what do they call that again? The Silver Bladder? Yeah, enough of this cat and mouse stuff anyhow. I ain't cut out for it. We'll kill him now and do the Dukes after lunch, like Sarevok told us to. I love you for your mind, Slithe. Hilarious. Well.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Well, I hope you loved him a lot. Because that's the last that you're going to see of him.
What is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
Well, that's 1 down and 1 to go. Oh, there she is. Oh no. Minor globe of invulnerability. What will we do? What will we do? What will we do? Oh no. Oh no.
Nature's servant.
I guess that. Now let's see here.
They wish my ear.
Pick that up too? No. There. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Bullet +2. Just throw that right up there. Oh, bullets +1. Well, what do you know? Sling +1. Garbage. Ooh, here we go, though. The Shadow's Blade +3, a short sword of backstabbing. The Shadow's Blade was created to be the perfect assassin's tool. It is highly sought after by any who settle differences with a blade, and many that possess it do not do so for long. So it is a +3 short sword with speed factor 0, so it is a super fast. You know who uses short swords? That's right, it's Imoen. She's got the Whistling Sword +2, which is +2 speed factor 1, and this is just a short sword +1, so... yeah, there we go. Big upgrade for her. The Gravebinder +2, a long-tooth dagger. Discovered relatively recently by adventurers in the south, the abilities of this weapon went unknown for several years. Magical tomes eventually revealed its extensive history as an assassin's tool, and it was dubbed the Gravebinder. It was stolen soon after. Hey! Welcome, Clethakos. Cheers to you as well. Cheers for this big upgrade. Our girl Imoen's getting a new sword. And this is a +2 dagger with really fast speed. 0 speed factor. That's pretty good. Okay, Vampiric Touch. We can dispense with that, I think. Skull Trap. Okay, she's got that. Non-detection we have. Flame Arrow. She's got Clairvoyance as well. Okay. We know we have a stack of these. Don't need monster summoning. Does she already have some flame arrows? Somebody does. Oh, he's got it. Okay, so we'll add that to his stack for her to use. Does anybody have any empty quick item slots? No. Okay. Very hastily, you say? That's possible. I've never seen a speed run or similar of Baldur's Gate. I bet it's wild because first of all, it's an old game, and there's got to be all kinds of weird stuff in the code and like exploits, even without using the debug cheats. Here we go. Slythe. The time to strike is now. When the party commences on the night of my coronation, you will join up with my doppelganger assassins at the sewer entrance to the palace. You are to insinuate yourself into the crowd in the ballroom. When I have finished my speech, you will strike. If you aren't there, my doppelgangers will proceed without you and your payment will be forfeit. Make sure to keep a leash on your little bitch of a wife. An invitation to the party is included with this note. Sarevok. Rude. Yep, this is the invitation to the inauguration of the newest Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate. It will be held at the Ducal Palace. Present this to the guard at the gate, and you will be allowed entrance. Indeed. Well, yeah, just because you said that you played it hastily, that made me think of speed runs. But yeah, like, there's just so much to it. You miss so much if you go through really fast, so... Yeah, Shadows of Alm, I think, like, basically did everything that Baldur's Gate 1 did right, but better. Like, they definitely learned from a lot of that. It was kind of in that weird transitional phase where they were starting 3rd edition, and there was some oddness there, but overall, it's a hell of a game. We will absolutely be importing this character and playing Baldur's Gate 2 after we finish this one. Maybe not right after, but for sure at some point. There we go. 3,000 experience. We're not in combat. There we go. Thank you, game. Okay, I was accosted by Slythe and Kristen, and now we need to go to the Ducal Palace. Indeed.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
So let's double check here, and yep, nobody's experience points have changed, so yep, we have hit the cap. We have hit the cap.
Hey, sexy. Do you want to take a look at me, diddy?
Every time they say that, it gets funnier. Oh. Yeah, now I don't know, oops. I don't know how much more Baldur's Gate 1 there's going to be, because of course we're almost done with the vanilla game, but I've never played Siege of Dragonspear. And I'm really looking forward to that new content, or at least what's new for me. I mean, I know that it's old by this point, but it's new to me. So, y'all be thinking about what you want to do next.
You have but to ask.
It's coming. It is coming. Alright. We've only spent like 2 spell slots. Everybody's mostly at full health, so let's head up here. And that should be... Yes, that's the Ducal Palace. Oh, we're going to have to go all the way around, aren't we? Oh, Lord. Okay, that's fine.
It shall be as you wish.
That's probably fine. I'm so excited for Siege of Dragonspear because we've worked really hard to get here. And this is just one of my favorite games. And it is so awesome to go back to a game that is this old and see like an update to it. And I've heard Siege of Dragonspear is really good, so I've had it in my back pocket for quite a while now, and I'm really, really thrilled to be almost up on it. And I'm glad that I saved it too, because that way I get to experience it for the first time with y'all, which I love. So that way, you know, you've seen me play through Baldur's Gate, which is one that I have played many times. But now you'll also get to see me play some Baldur's Gate, like, for the first time. Alright, leave us alone. You know what? I'm just going to go in here and despawn that guy because I would like to save here. Oh, he
You have
followed
but
us.
to ask. I shall attend to it in a trice.
Okay, bud. Whatever. Hey! You stop that. Here, we'll just talk to Bill.
Oh,
Greetings. I assume you've come to the palace for the coronation of Sarevok? Well, then I'll need to see your invitations. Well, here are the invitations. Yeah, don't be so impatient. Let's take a look at these invitations. Yes, they do look authentic. Alright then, you can enter. Oh, goody. Goody, goody gumdrops. Ignore the screaming, it's fine.
Serve the flaming fist.
And here we go. We've entered the ducal palace. Now we must prevent Sarevok from becoming a Grand Duke and slaying the other Grand Dukes to seize ultimate power. Yes, here are our invitations. Thank you very much. You may pass now. Oh, this guy. Wow.
You have but to ask.
Really?
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Could you please despawn? Anytime is actually good. There we go. Okay, it's still got the combat music, but I guess he left. No, he's still there.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I don't want him to follow us in there. Let me... I just quick saved.
I shall attend to it in a trice. I shall attend to it
Okay,
in a
here.
trice.
Let's do this. He is very enthusiastic. He is in it to win it, this guy. Now that I'm actually not sure because I've never done it. So like if you go to the Knoll Stronghold and let Denahir die and then go back to Nashkel and talk to Minsk, I actually am not sure what happens. I have never done that.
I serve the flaming fist.
Here we go. Okay, now we are where we need to be.
You have
Look at
but
all
to
of these
ask.
nobles. Uh-oh. There he is, the man himself. There's Grand Duchess Leah. There's Grand Duke Belt. These are all just nobles. We saw Sarevok, but he didn't have line of sight to us, so... I'm going to scout just a little bit around here. Okay, time to buff, because we know that there's going to be a fight. Armor of Faith. Armor of Faith. What else we got? I think that's really about it. Let's do that, because he's going to aggro on us really hard, so... Divine Favor. Let's do Exaltation on Khalid. And one on Minsk.
How may I be of assistance? It shall
Okay,
be
here
as
we
you
go.
wish.
Actually, you stay here. You stay
way.
here. Everyone else.
What is it this time?
Oh, actually, you stay here too.
Yes?
The rest
It
of you
shall be as you wish.
They're back up. Here we go. Now that all of our guests have arrived, we can begin with the ceremony that you have all been awaiting.
As all of you know, this is a special occasion for the city of Baldur's Gate.
It's interesting that she's voiced and he's not, at least not right away. It is time for a new person to join the ranks of the Grand Dukes. I do not wish to downplay the tragedy that we suffered with the loss of Entar Silvershield, but this is not the time for us to show grief.
The votes have been tallied from those submitted by the landowners. The result was nearly unanimous.
Oh, there we go. Okay, well, I had his voice way off. He hadn't spoken yet.
What of Duke Eltan? Has his condition improved at all? If he dies, who will replace him? What about the rumors of Arm mobilizing for war? Why aren't we preparing for war? With our iron shortage, how are we to defend ourselves? Who will give us the iron we need? What of the Zentarum? I've heard that they may be somehow involved. I believe that Eltan was poisoned by members of the Shadow Thieves. They're obviously trying to kill our leaders.
All of your questions will be answered in due time. You need not worry.
Entar was killed by Shadow Thieves, agents of Arm. If it isn't obvious to the rest of you, it's obvious to me. Arm wants a war.
The evidence we have about Entar's murder does resemble the work of the Shadow Thieves, but...
Resembles? That's ridiculous. The signature left behind on the body was the mark of the Shadow Thieves. Are you blind and stupid, woman?
If I may continue, the signature left behind was very blatant and could have been put there to mislead all of us.
Who would want to mislead us?
Perhaps I could interject something before this meeting degenerates into meaningless bickering.
We are here to welcome our new Grand Duke, so perhaps we should get on with it. Introducing the new Grand Duke, Sarevok Anshev. I am honored to be here before such a respected assemblage of noblemen. I accept my new position with full awareness to my new responsibilities, and I will have many of them. I would first like to address many of the questions that have been asked earlier. The rumors about Am's mobilization for war are entirely true, as is the involvement of their Zentarum cohorts. But do not worry, we are not bereft of a defense. Although the recent Zentish attempt at depriving us of the most valuable war resource, iron, has weakened us, it has not crippled us. When my father was most recently murdered, I inherited his control over the western branch of the Iron Throne. They have a great deal of stockpiled iron, enough for all of our needs. I will give this to the city to do with as you will. Unfortunately, our greatest military commander lies on his deathbed, a grievous blow to this city. To ensure that the Flaming Fist is well led, I will be assuming control of the mercenary regiment with permission from its current steward, Angelo.
Wait one moment. That is not in your power to decide.
Shut up! Let Sarevok speak!
Instead of waiting for the war to come to us, we will take it to them. With the Flaming Fist, we should be able to easily take the town of Nashkel and then quickly fortify the mountain pass through the Cloud Peaks. What? Who dares to interrupt? Oh, that's us showing up, I guess. It's weird that a lot of this is voiced and then, like, he's not. It's really strange. Oh, well, here we go. This is probably fine. Okay. Let's see. We got web spells. We got Cone of Cold. The problem here is that we want Belt and Leah to survive. Let's use magic missiles because they don't miss. There's a lot of damage being dished out. we go. Let's get rid of these mirror images with the magic missiles. Let's see, is he... There's Belt. Okay, good. He's still alive. Excellent. Good.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Where's our... One of these is our nymph. Jahira. That's Minsk. Oh, there she is. It was lucky that such brave people as yourselves intervened on our behalf. Is there anything I can do for you in return? Ah, yes, well. You can take a look at these documents we have. Sarevok is the one who tried to kill you, had Entar killed, and nearly killed Eltan. I'll take a look, but if you're wrong, the punishment for such false accusations is severe. Those people are the ones wanted on multiple counts of murder. Kill them. These people are not to be touched until I have finished reading these documents. You don't need to read that document, but since I know you're too stupid to take my advice, I'll just take your head. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
For the fallen!
Ooh, man, he hits hard. Now this part, we don't actually have to, we're not killing Sarevok.
Run as you will. You cannot hide forever.
You and I aren't finished yet, Eryk. I'll kill you just as I killed Orion. The only way you'll ever live in peace is if you kill me first.
Go for the eyes, Go for the eyes!
How may I be of assistance?
Oh, my heart's
And we're gonna kill this wizard. Let's pick all of this stuff up real quick, just to make sure that nothing bad happens. Okay, good. Leah is still alive.
It shall be as you wish.
Belt is still alive. I think it is in your best interest to hunt Sarevok and kill him before he does the same to you. We've seen enough killing. Even so, I'm sure it would be good for you to know where he teleported to. Just wait a few seconds and I'll divine his location through the power of my god. Yep, Eryk the cleric. You got it. He's transported himself to the Thieves Guild. It would be wise of you to track him down and put an end to his evil. After everything you've done to him, I'm sure he's eager to exact some sort of revenge. Hey, nice. Oh, so we have to track him down and kill him. I would have to agree this is probably our only course of action. Well, our summoned nymph didn't make it, but Belt and Leah both did, which is great. Sometimes one of them will die, which is unfortunate, so. I would ask that you do us one favor. It seems that you know Sarevok better than any of us. Would you hunt him down and end his threat? Oh, I'm a mage of no small skill, so I can divine the location. Yes. They'll both tell you. Teleport us straight there.
I hate them flaming fist pansies.
What is this? Seems like everyone's crashing in on the Thieves Guild these days. First that huge armored guy, and now you. You better tell me what you hear about and right quick, or you're in a lot of trouble. We're tracking down Sarevok, the huge armored guy. Where did he go? He went down the stairs right over there. He was sure in a hurry. If you're going after the guy, it'd probably be good of you to get a little more prepared than you look. Down there's the Thieves' Warrens, and they're really dangerous. Go talk to Black Lily over in the storeroom of the stairs. She'll give you some good prices on equipment. I even hear that she sells some magic stuff. Yes, we've been here, thank you. We are actually members in good standing of the Thieves Guild. We will talk to Black Lily, though. Just because I'm not 100% sure if she's got anything new or updated that we didn't have before. It doesn't really look like it. Alright, well, that being the case...
It shall be as you wish.
Really?
It shall be as you wish.
Oh, good, he despawned. Okay. I was about to be upset because once you go through this scene and unmask Sarevok, what's supposed to happen is that the Flaming Fist stop trying to arrest you after that. That's no longer a concern. Because Angelo is taken down and, you know, the whole conspiracy comes to light. So it's like not a big deal. Your name is cleared. Yes, we know you're fatigued. That's fine. That's what we're doing, Minsk. Steel proof. There, we need 2 drinks for that. I'm not sure what you mean by steel proof. Oh, sorry, it was like, it was one word, so I thought you meant like that was a term. So you mean, can you steal proof to show as evidence that Sarevok is the bad guy? Or, oh, okay. No, you did mean something. Oh,
you have but to ask.
I mean, our pickpocket's okay. We haven't used it a lot. But Imoen's, like, she's decent at it. Her pickpocket is something like 55 or 60. Because we've only used it a couple of times. But if you do mean, like, can you steal the evidence? I'm actually not sure because I have never done it. And so I'm not certain if some of these letters in, like, Sarevok's diary spawn after enemies are killed and, like, only once certain dialogue triggers are tripped, or if they're actually carrying them in their inventory and you might be able to sneak in with, like, a potion of invisibility or something and steal it. So... Now, you can certainly steal from shops. Absolutely.
It shall be as you wish.
But I'm not 100% sure if you can steal evidence against Sarevok, just because, like I said, I've never tried it. I've played this game several times all the way through, but I have never played with a rogue main character. I have played with a bard, but I don't think that I have ever... So, like, I've used them to pick pockets, but I don't think I've ever tried to do that. Oh, yeah, well, in Baldur's Gate 2, sure. Yeah, you can pickpocket just about everything. But in this one, I just don't know. I'm just not 100% certain. Let's see, can we identify this wand? We know what it is, that it's a wand of magic missiles, but that was the only thing we found. Oh, I should have sold that short sword. I guess I still could, but I'll leave it. Oh, Voletta Stiletto. Blast you all thrice over. I don't know who you be, but if you are in league with him that cut me down, you can all go straight to Hades. May the spirits of those that built this maze take you down. Oh, you look injured. Who's done this? Who? Sarevok it was. I recognized him from when I was... exploring the Iron Throne base the other day. I'll be all right. He was in too much of a hurry to do a proper job on me. You've got my blessings if you're tracking him down. Can you guide me through the maze? I mean, no. No, I won't be doing that. You never seen anyone walk out of that maze alive. Not that you won't survive or anything. I bet you just waltz through without a problem. Yes, sir. I'll just wait here to hear about it, though. I ain't got no wish to meet the undead that maintain her, nor the jellies that keep her clean. Gotta catch my breath, you understand. And where does the maze lead? I don't rightly know, though it is said there's a city beneath this one. Some archaeologist, smart-arsed sage might be able to tell you more about it. It's not a proper city down there, you understand, just the remains. Not surprising, really. If the site that Baldur's Gate is built on is so appealing, you would figure that there would have been one built here before. I care little. Nothing but dead down there now. Get moving. Yes, you take care of yourself. Yeah, whatever. Just you be sure to give that Sarevok a shank of steel.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Oh boy. Okay. Yes. Yeah, that actually came up in an earlier stream. We did in fact talk about that. Okay. I think we're pretty good. We're good to go. So, this is going to be another segment where Emma really shines because, of course, this is the Thieves Maze. You can see we're in the bottom corner. They're going to make us go through this whole map for sure. Now, the good thing is that once we get in, we can also leave again and rest if we need to, or we can rest here.
I'm gone.
But, of course, there's going to be traps, traps, traps. In fact, we actually still have potions of perception left over.
I've done had enough of this.
Oh, that went off because she drank the potion. Yes, generally speaking, that is true, but it also takes up a spell slot that you can use for other stuff. Whereas ammo when hunting for traps is free.
This way.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
This way.
I'm gone.
Probably not much down here. Yeah. That's just a dead end, which is fine. I can't believe we haven't already run into a trap, honestly.
I'm gone.
Whoop. Well, we ran into that. Come on around the corner. There we go.
My blade will cut you down to size.
These are not going to be any challenge.
It shall be as you wish.
Come on.
Go for the eyes, fool! Go for the eyes! Run!
I'm gone.
There's going to be a few slimes, like she said. Ooh.
For the fallen!
They're not much of a challenge, thankfully, but we do still want to take them somewhat seriously.
You have but to ask.
If only to minimize the threat.
I've done had enough of this.
Still no traps yet. I am shocked.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I am shocked.
I'm gone.
There are so many places I would rather be.
Khalid's got the right idea.
It shall be as you wish.
We don't want them lingering too far behind her. This is just like Durlag's Tower, but this is where, in my opinion, like Durlag's Tower is harder because it's endgame content. So, since we have already been through all of Durlag's, this should not be much of a problem.
I shall attend to it
there and help her. Y'all, there you go. Let's try out this new short sword. Why are you standing there, man? Yes, we did. Pick that up off of the Demon Knight at the end. $2,000 experience. Yeah, okay, we've definitely hit the XP cap.
I've done had enough of this.
You're not gaining anything now. Well, that's alright. No, we don't have it. Actually, I sold it.
My blade will cut you down to size.
We could go back and get it if we needed it, of course. Like you can with almost any item that you sell, but...
I've done had enough of this.
Acid damage. She is... Oh, it's just slow. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's the speed we were going anyway. Look at that, though. Oh, that's so bad.
As well as I can.
She's just limping along.
This way.
We talked about that, and I think nothing happens because she's true neutral. And so if you're true neutral, I think that that is the only alignment that is unaffected. Now, I don't know about in Baldur's Gate terms, because of course...
You're a queer fellow.
Oh, there, I can't believe that took us... Are we like an hour and a half into this? And just now we got our first queer fellow.
I've done had enough of this.
Very funny. Emlyn's slow today. In more ways than one, lol. But yeah, sometimes things in the video game version are different from the tabletop game, of course. So I don't know for certain.
You have but to ask.
But true neutral should be the only alignment that is unaffected.
I am gone.
Well, joke's on that jelly, because slow is the speed we want to go when we're searching for traps anyway.
It shall be as you wish.
So that's fine. Yeah, I can't remember either. I grew up on 2nd edition D&D, but it's been like such a long time since I've really had to interact with it.
Yep.
It being the Helm of Opposite Alignment specifically, I should say. Okay, there may be a secret door right here, I think.
What is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
That may also be the case, because like I could see that where it's supposed to change your alignment, and so if you're true neutral, it may just change you to like a random alignment or to chaotic neutral because it drives you insane or something. I could totally see that.
I've done had enough of this.
You know what? We're waiting for this slow spell to wear off. I have a Dungeon Master's Guide right here. Wait a second.
Camaraderie, adventure, and
Let me just look it up.
steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
Let's see. Magic items. Magic item descriptions. Here we go. Helm of Opposite Alignment. Metal hat looks like a typical helmet. Magic... Okay, alignment wears radically altered. Good to evil, neutral to some absolute commitment. Okay. As radically different from the former alignment as possible. Alright, so yeah, it says here, basically, if you have an alignment other than true neutral, then it changes it to the opposite. So, like, neutral good would become neutral evil, lawful good would become chaotic evil. If you are true neutral, then it forces you to lawful evil, lawful good, chaotic evil, or chaotic good. So you lose both of your neutral components. You lose the neutral on the lawful chaotic axis and on the good evil axis. There you go, kids. All right. Oh, Good, and she is no longer slowed. Well, see, I got what I wanted.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I am gone.
Yep, you lose both. So you are neutral, so both of those become something else. So it forces you to either lawful or chaotic and evil or good. I guess you would roll randomly.
I am gone.
I'm assuming Jaheira would probably become lawful evil because she is true neutral in alignment, like on her character sheet. But I feel like she's right on the edge of either neutral good or chaotic good.
This way.
Like she's got one toe over the line into chaotic good from true neutral, so probably lawful evil. Ooh, uh-oh.
Let's give him a right thrashing.
Get him. Yes, give him a right thrashing. Okay, see, and that's what I was thinking, is sometimes, like I said, the video game version is different from the tabletop version. So it doesn't surprise me that in here it would work a little bit differently. There we go. Just a scratch.
This way.
Just a scratch. It's not much of a maze so far, is it, really? Get him. Get him. Just turns around, starts retreating. Look, it messed up his aggro because he lost sight of her. Let's make sure. Which sword are you using? You've got Kondar. Actually, we should probably be using Varskona. And Minsk, okay, is using the World's Edge. Good. Oh, he's still got that damn Morning Star. We keep forgetting to sell that.
Yes.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rask!
You have but to ask.
There we go.
I care not.
Yeah, he's very tanky.
I've done had enough of this.
Okay, she's almost out of fire arrows. She's been shooting so fast. I'm starting to get paranoid because we have not found Trap 1. And she's got a potion of perception on.
How may I be of assistance? You have but to ask.
I've done had enough of this.
I shall attend to it.
I'm starting to have reckless thoughts. I'm thinking about being spicy and like just going forward. But I know as soon as I do that, that's when I'll find a trap. See, like, look right there. Little visual indicator. It could be because there are slimes in the hallways, or it could be because there's an acid arrow trap in here. Who knows?
Whatever they need.
Oh, see? See?
See?
What did I say? What did I say?
This way.
What are you? Skeleton warrior.
I've done had enough of this. My blade will cut you down to size.
Don't like that. There we go. Wanted to get close enough. I know there's another trap right there. We had to lure him forward. Ooh, we got some range on that. Oh, it's because she's got acid damage.
You have
all right, retreat. Make him come to us. Damn, those skeletons suddenly did more damage than anything else we fought in here so far. There we go. Good.
Here I need healing, lest I not survive.
It's all right. Walk it off.
Here I need healing, lest I not survive.
Walk it off. Where's Harrower? Oh wait, no, it's Burning Earth. We upgraded from Harrower, I forgot. There. Man, we're gonna have to rest after these damn skeletons. Ugh.
I'm gone.
Gross. Okay, she's out of fire arrows. Let's do... We have a bunch of arrows of ice. Let's shoot some of them. Let's go ahead and save, and let's patch up. So we know we're going to have to rest anyway. There we go. She should only need one, just because Denahir doesn't ever have too many hit points. Like, that's all the hit points she's going to have. Okay, she's still in the orange. Let's hit her with another Pure Serious. I think that'll do us. I want to try to get the most out of this Potion of Perception before it wears off. Let's hope that there are no more damn skeletons,
You
though.
have but to ask.
Oop.
This way.
Aha. There was another one.
You have but to ask.
So that's what happened. I was worried we hadn't found a single trap this whole time while they put them all in this one hallway.
This way.
Yeah, they do. Like, Vita Mortis Care means life, death, something. But that's why they use it for all of the healing spells, because it means... something healing-ish. I used to have a list of all of the translations. Of course, my Latin is, like, extremely rusty.
I'm gone.
So I can't translate on the fly. But I used to have a written list of all of the translations and what they meant. The translations and what they meant. Like, that's what a translation is. But it's kind of...
Orion would be proud of your actions.
Kind of cool to know that they're not just meaningless words, you know? That they actually put thought into them when they recorded it for the game.
You're a queer fellow.
Oh, there's two.
I've done had enough of this.
Girl, me too. Please just be like more Doom Guards or something.
Be as you wish.
Can't handle any more of the skeletons. It's the acid arrows. They hit you and then the acid keeps hurting you over multiple rounds, you know. So they have to get in one good lick.
You have but to ask.
And they deal way more damage than it seems like they actually ought to. Just being a regular skeleton. Well, they're skeleton warriors. I guess they do have a little bit more punch
How
behind
may I
them.
be of assistance? It shall be as you wish.
I've done had enough of this.
I do have to say, though, once again, this is not really much of a maze. Like, this is just a long hallway. This looks like the shit that Gray Still Plays gets up to in The Sims.
It shall be as you wish.
Trying to see if someone will survive to make it, you know, Florida Man's going to make it all the way to the end when they put a single, like, bathroom or bed or something at the end of the longest possible hallway. Okay, there's definitely going to be more traps in that next part of the corridor.
This way.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I like that you can hear, like, the background here is creaking wood, almost like the same creaking sounds that I think they use for the ship. Like the low lantern. Uh-oh, we have a branching path. Oh, gosh. That might be our first really terrible pun of the stream, and I didn't make it. Congratulations.
What is it this time? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Pun points.
What you want? I am gone.
It is amazing. All right, which way we going? I know you're a trap. I know there's a trap. Ha ha! There we go. You can't fool me. If only the experience points that we were getting from that counted for something.
Yes? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Come down here. You stay right on her butt.
This way.
The green splotches were acid traps. This is probably like fire or something. I don't remember the specific traps.
Yep.
Yeah, all 40 of them. Hey, listen, those 40 XP add up.
I've done had enough of this.
We got quite a bit out of Durlag's tower from all the many, many traps. Wonder how much it actually did add up to overall. I didn't count.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Where are we? Okay, that's the corner. So I think... I can't remember if Sarevok's at the center or if it actually goes further out this way.
I've done had enough of this.
Okay, let's go to the middle first, because if nothing else, we know that it dead ends unless that there's stairs there.
There are so many places I would rather be.
Bruh.
It shall be
heard.
as you wish.
Felt.
You point full plate and packing steel.
Yeah, well, of course, the level cap is much higher. Because you can get to epic levels, if I remember correctly, if you've got the expansion pack installed. These are... I think the experience scale might be slightly different, because Baldur's Gate 2 was that sort of like weird hybrid 2nd, 3rd edition. Like, it's 2E, but with a toe in 3rd edition. They were trying some stuff. In Baldur's Gate, they really kind of want you to cap out at 9th level. Oh, this is going to be a long hallway with no payoff, isn't it?
You have but to ask.
That's okay. We love long hallways with no payoff.
This way.
Oop. There better not be more skeletons down here. There we go. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. I knew that it was like epic levels. It's definitely more than 20. Yeah, this is going to go down and then all the way around and then down in here. Which may just go back over this way and join back up there. And if that's the case, that is fine. Oh, bruh, I'm so tired.
My blade will cut you down.
Oh, this one just got a sword. Okay, that's fine, actually. That is in fact fine.
Go for the eyes, fool. Go for the eyes.
I cannot.
Alright, let's see. These are +1 arrows. That's acid. Ice is not going to work super well against the undead in general. I'm going to go ahead and put fire on. But I'm going to have her use her acid arrows to attack for the moment. Right, yeah, because there was like an experience point cap rather than a level cap. So that means that depending on what your build was, you would cap out at different points because, like, wizards needed less to level up than fighters towards the end, whereas at the beginning, fighters leveled up faster than wizards.
Can I help you?
So yeah, having like an experience point cap rather than a level cap was kind of like, don't like that.
If none are better,
it shall be as you wish.
Alright, we know there's still a trap in this hallway, so... Come on, find it. Find it, Em. There we go. Well done. That's my girl.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
You're a queer fellow.
Oh, there's another one. Is that 3?
I'm gone.
I think that's 3. Okay, there we go. Alright, so she got all of them in this section.
You have but to ask.
Oh, that's rough, Mince, because there's a lot of corners down here.
I've done had enough of this.
You have but to ask.
I'm gone.
Okay, now I know there's going to be some traps here.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
The question is where? Because when we saw this mark, they were like way down here.
I'm gone.
You have to wait because, of course, she's searching in rounds, so it only checks like every so many seconds.
An open wound in Mother Earth. I would plug it had I the power.
We all know how you feel, Chihiro. That's fair. You are valid queen. Here we go. We'll fight this guy. That'll break up the monotony. Let's see, Doomguard's immune to my damage, you say. It's fine. You can be immune to this and you won't waste bullets. Let's change back to Varskona.
Yes?
Do we have anything? We're just down to cure light wounds. That's fine.
What you want? This way.
I better switch that back just so that I don't forget, because otherwise you know I will. I'll go to set up a big complicated stratagem and then have Denny here go charging into melee combat with her 49 hit points. We love that for us.
Oh, my heart's
I've
really not
done
in
had
this.
enough of this. My blade will cut you down to size.
And now back to the burning earth. There we go. Ah, I love that. It's so satisfying when there's the big explosion of flame and he gets like a critical hit. He got his licks in on Jin there. Another +1 two-handed sword that we're not going to use.
I've done had enough of this.
Now, is this a dead end? Probably.
You have but to ask.
I don't think we're going to finish this. Oh, it's not a dead end, though. Not yet, at least. Maybe once we round this corner. Ah, yes, it is. Okay, well, if there are traps down there, we don't need to disarm them. That is not necessary, because we're not going that way. Onwards.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Yeah, this maze is so long.
I've done had enough of this.
There's just so much walking that we're not going to get done with this tonight.
I've done had enough of this.
I think it's going to have to be the next one. I was hoping we would catch up to Sarevok, but this is just taking a long damn time. That's okay, though.
It shall be as you wish.
I don't mind spending a little bit more time with this game, and I certainly don't mind spending more time with you.
This way.
So, if you are here for the first time, I hope that y'all will stick around. Oop. This guy. This is a good place to end. Yeah, we'll go do this conversation here, this encounter, and then we'll call it, and then we will come back, and next Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the U.S., we will go ahead and we will finish Vanilla Baldur's Gate before we start into Siege of Dragonspear. We'll catch up with Sarevok and we'll finish that out. Very excited. Well, I thought it would be you. Quite the little family reunion shaping up now, isn't it? I knew you'd follow. You two are of the same blood. You must take the fight to him lest he strike you down at his leisure. Not that it will matter. You've already beaten him. His plans are in ruins and his allies are fleeing in droves. Such glorious goals they were, though none understood the true desire behind them. None but me, that is. Unfortunately, I am now expendable, but I expected no less. Oh yeah, don't worry, we will. Like I said, Baldur's Gate 2 may not be immediately on the heels of Baldur's Gate 1, but we will absolutely play Baldur's Gate 2, and we will go all the way to the end of Throne of Ball for sure, because that is one of the reasons why we went with the canon party for Baldur's Gate 1. So, of course, no story spoilers for people who haven't played it, but this party is the canon party for reasons that will be revealed at the beginning of Baldur's Gate 2 Shadows of Alm. So, we will absolutely be doing the whole thing. Alright. Winsky Perorate. What did you hope to gain by all of this? What was your role? It's why did you help him if you knew you were to be cast aside? What was my role? I was Sarevok's mentor, tutored him in the blackest of rituals. If he had succeeded, there's no doubt I would be among the dead, but my name would live on in his wake. There are things beyond death if you die in the right fashion. How could there not be a place in history for the architect that shaped the actions of the ascending Lord of Murder? You would not understand. You were born to affect the realms. The rest of us must carve our own place by whatever means necessary. I would kill you, but perhaps the anonymity you have attained is punishment enough. No, where has he hidden himself? Which one should we say? I guess we've been letting everybody live. We'll do that. Oh, Sarevok is not intent on hiding. You've stripped him of any pretense. There's no longer any point in him maintaining his respectable veneer. Only the most fanatical or fearful of his allies stand by him now. He will gather what resources he can and move on. Of course, he knows that you must come to confront him, and that it is to his advantage to choose the battleground. There is an altar in the Undercity. It was to be where the ritual would take place, but now serves as his last refuge. If you do not go to him, he will strike at you at his leisure. Ritual? What was he planning? Yes, the war with Alm makes no sense. You must know his plan by now. You've practically followed his every move. Likely you are driven by the same desires as well. You have channeled them in different fashion. No, war with Alm was not his true goal. Sarevok is no profiteer. The slaughter was all he wanted. with enough lives lost in the initial battles to ignite the fire in his own divine blood. He thought death on the appropriate scale would cause him to ascend. Perhaps he would have, but who can really say? If you have the arrogance of a god and can kill like a god, who's to say you are not a god? His plans are in shambles. You will live to be accountable for your part in this. Your charity is admirable. You have definitely taken a separate path from Sarevok, though I wonder if I shall truly matter in the end. Leave me. I am no longer a threat to you or anyone. I'm just going to rest here a while. The text is so tiny. I love it. Okay, well, that's where we will leave it for this time. We've still got a little bit of the maze, and then we have to go through the Undercity, and it will be time to confront Sarevok. So come back next Saturday, and remember, of course, if you missed any previous episodes and you want to catch up, especially if it's your first time with the game, you can head over to our YouTube channel, and there's a playlist with all of the previous streams on there, as well as, if you're already watching on YouTube, thank you very much, first of all. Subscribe, like, leave a comment about your experiences with Baldur's Gate, about your favorite party build, or your favorite part of the game, or what have you. And you can scroll down in the video description to find links to where you can find Baldur's Gate for yourself and play it. I am going to give this a save. It's been a while since we hard saved. Yeah, so I'm going to do a hard save. Don't forget to follow on Twitter for channel updates. Pledge to our Patreon if you want your game requests, suggestions, and recommendations bumped to the top of the list. And we will be back on Monday with Specific Pixel and Legend of Dragoon. Don't miss that. That playlist is also on YouTube. And if you are into it, then just like we've got new content in Siege of Dragonspear coming up here for Baldur's Gate, we are also in the midst of the Eternal Embers DLC for Titan Quest on Thursdays, which is new content for another old game. I love that, and it's going so well. So I hope that you will drop in, and I'll see you for all of those streams. Until then, as always, thanks for playing.